Queen 4 of diamonds.
He's got around 14 bigs, so shoving here would be what the kids call unexploitable. It's plus CV in the long run, and there is no counterattack.
He does move all in. Stefan Wagner in the big blind has a ton of chips.
And he hasn't looked yet? Come on, bruh.
King of clubs. Queen of clubs.
To all cyborgs and keyboard warriors, this is a snap decision. To human beings potentially winning life-changing money, it's gonna take a second.
Okay, cool.
He calls, putting Gaelic at risk. And Gaelic's dominated.
I'm in bad shape.
And he's not just talking about all the deep-fried food in Scotland.
Gaelic looking for diamonds, or a 4. And there's a 4!
Is that 4?
Ludo set for a double up.
Told you it was unexploitable.
He has to fade kings, queens, and 7s on the river. And he does!
Guy's been such a huge character this week, I would have been bummed to lose him so soon. And then there's the Slovakian rail. Sad clowns.
Thanks, Sam. Got to take the spot. I'm just amazed. I mean, I got there.
And I didn't even shout. It was
How did I
delayed
get
reaction
there?
as well.
That's the first time I've been all in into risk. I'm saying. I hate being all in. Obviously, not mean. Fucking, this is a disaster.
Delayed reaction on the 4.
Sometimes it takes things a little longer to reach Scotland.
So who has the best rail? Vote using the hashtag EPT. Seven now remain at the PokerStars.com EPT London final table because during the break, Georgios Karakousis eliminated Khalisadou in 8th place. The Greek qualifier is now playing a stack of 4.5 million. But the elder statesman of the table still seems like somewhat of an enigma.
The Greek lad, the old Greek lad, he's played a great game, he's played aggressive, but I think I'd be able to suss out his game.
A bit of an unknown quantity really, don't really know where I am in any pots with him, so a bit strange.
I love him, he's awesome, he plays really cool. Plays a lot of hands, plays aggressive and not afraid.
Οι αντίπαλοι μου, όπως τους βλέπω, δεν πιστεύω ότι είναι κάτι εξαιρετικό. Καλοί παίκτες, αλλά όχι τίποτα εξαιρετικό.
Jeez, I've heard Phil Hellmuth Jr. be more complimentary of his opponents. Take it easy, dude.
Blinds are up, 30,000 and 60,000 with a 10,000 ante. Yanulev Sharvik's under the gun with a 10 big blind stack. Pocket 7s.
He managed to ladder up one spot, but now it's time to do the man dance.
I'm on.
He shoves.
Or woman. I don't want to get letters.
Ludovic Gaelic's got pocket 9s.
The Balrog may have met his Gandalf.
A re-raise or a just call?
No matter what happens, I don't think he's ever folding.
Ludo's counted out 595,000. He calls. Wagner's out. Ulatalo with ace-10 suited. Passes.
Easy decision.
Ace-jack suited for our qualifier pick. And he folds.
Less easy, still pretty easy.
So everyone else out the way. Sharvik at risk and a huge underdog.
Seven.
You can't reason with the rail. Well, that's getting replaced next year.
9 on the flop.
Wow, the Balrog has all but tumbled into the lava pit.
Drawing dead on the turn.
You shall not pass. This is bigger for Scotland than the Loch Ness Monster.
Sharvik finished 3rd in EPT London in Season 3, 7th in Season 10 for just over £88,000. And Ludovic Geilich now has a stack of close to 2.5 million.
There wasn't a lot of brick cards in the turns. There wasn't, no, I'm saying there wasn't. I'm saying like sixes, eights, jacks. You know what I mean?
Not often you get him dead on the turn. Great feeling.
I know, keep it down, boys.
He's talking about the shots they just took. He knows how to handle a Scottish rail.
I used to work as a dealer in Glasgow. It was good money and it helped me play poker, learning how to know where the best hand was, betting wise and tells wise, and it always improved your game. I always knew I was going to be good enough to play EPTs.
Ludovic Geilich!
The fact that I won a UK IPT makes me come into the field like this with confidence, knowing that I could do what I can do.
I'm just amazed. I mean, I got there.
The standard in EPTs are the highest standard of tournament in the world, I think. I'm happy that I made the final. To win this event would be amazing.
Guy flies the German flag even though his Scottish accent is sharper than Gerard Butler's ski and do.
Action folded to Leo McLean, who's all in with 9-10.
Fewer than 7 big blinds. Strap it on. Mom and Dad, you're in.
Georgios Karakoussis has ace-4 on the button.
BT dub, this would be too loose to call IMO from the OG.
He does call.
The main reason ace-4 is too weak is actually because of overcalls. If anybody calls behind, he's going to be a huge dog.
Geilich folded the small blind. Wagner in the big blind. Also folds. Showdown. Leo McLean does have 2 live cards. He's only a 6-4 underdog here.
It's been like this from the last few days. He always seems to find the double up when he needs it, though.
9 on the flop. And a straight draw to go with it. Just has to fade an ace on the river.
Just 3 outs.
He doubles up.
Leo McLean or John McLean, this kid is a major diehard. I think Karakoussis is smiling. But his daughter isn't. I'd say something else here, but her father terrifies me.
I think I might have won that one. Not sure. Can you tell?
Leo McLean now playing 950,000. When his parents are sweating every single hand, we caught up with them earlier on.
Well, when he first got involved with it, he was at university. He went into a tournament against my advice, but he actually won the tournament, and that was his first win ever. And then he won a lot of stuff online, and now he's come to the live tournaments, and he enjoys that thoroughly. And he's here today, and he's got as far as he has. So good luck for the rest of the tournament, you know.
Disapproving parents often turn into proud parents because money.
Well, Leo has now locked up a 6-figure score. He's still the short stack with 16 big blinds. Jeff Roster leads the final 6 with more than 4.8 million. That's an 80 big blind stack. And on this hand, we're going to sweat with the chip leader and play the hand from Jeff Roster's perspective.
All right, we get to sweat with a chip leader and a boss. I'm in.
Action's been folded to Jeff in the small blind. He's got pocket 6s.
This is going to sound weird, but I like a limp here a lot.
He does just call.
We can easily call a raise, and if we hit a bad flop, we don't have to play a huge pot out of position.
There is a raise from Karakoussis to 180,000.
Like I said, we can call. Imagine how big this pot would be if we had raised and then got 3-bet.
Jeff calls, out of position, without the pre-flop betting lead. 420,000 in the middle. The flop has a 6 on it. Rossiter checks his set.
Love the check. I think the plan here should be check, call, check, raise.
A continuation bet of 200,000 from Karakoussis, quickly called by Jeff.
Maybe we check raise the turn. I don't know. I'm too excited.
Jack of clubs on the turn. Jeff checks a second time.
If Georgios bets, I don't think he's going to be double barreling here that often with air. So we must have something.
That's a bet of 450,000.
I just don't know if that's something strong enough to call a check raise. Oh no, he's doing the hand over the face thing. And whether or not I approve of a check raise, I actually have no control over Jeff's actions.
Jeff elects just a call. We go to the river with 1.7 million in the middle. The 5 of spades brings a potential flush.
That is a bad card. I do not think we can check raise.
Jeff checks a third time. Will Karakusis bet a third time? Yes, $500,000. Jeff calls, and Karakusis tables. Ace-10, he turned the nut straight.
Sorry, dudes. Not much we could have done there. Cold deck. Great. Now Jeff has gone to his sad place. Just great.
And Georgios Karakusis takes the tournament chip lead, 4.2 million.
Πρώτο ρόλο για μένα, πρώτο λόγο έχει η ευχαρίστηση που μου δίνει το παιχνίδι. Εκτός από την ευχαρίστηση που μπορώ και ταξιδεύω, γιατί ποτέ δεν ήμουνα φαν των ταξιδιών, αλλά τώρα με το πόκερ κάνω τα ταξίδια και βέβαια ευχαριστιέμαι όλο το πακέτο. Συνήθως έχω κάποιο μέλος της οικογένειας δίπλα ή και πολλά μέλη. Πολλές φορές έρχονται μαζί μου και ευχαριστιούνται την τουριστική κατάσταση.
Who says you slow down when you get older? This guy's more active than the cultures in a Greek yogurt.
The Greek good? The Greek good? No, but I'm saying I see these tailing him. See when he does that. See when he does that. He's got the nuts. Like he's got a big hand. Bit strange.
I noticed that like 5 days ago, but I didn't want to say anything.
Blinds up at the final table. We're now playing 40,000 and 80,000 with a 10,000 ante. Karakusis first to speak, folds.
Still stacking chips, I love it.
Ludovic Geilich, Jack-8 of diamonds, raises, makes it 160,000. Stefan Wagner, Queen-Jack.
Very tempting call, although always a little nerve-wracking with action behind still.
He flats. Robin Ulatalo on the button. Has ace-king.
You most certainly should 3-bet this.
Ulatalo's second in chips, starts the hand with 4 million.
I know we're in England, but is Robin wearing chainmail? Weird.
The Swede counting out a 3-bet. He makes it 455,000 total.
That's a little small given stack sizes. Both these guys are getting good prices.
Both blinds pass. Geilich, the original raiser. Gives it up. Wagner.
Wagner's been super tight. We know he should fold, but there's a chance he might think a shove could get through.
He moves all in.
Easy call.
Cool.
Ulatalo calls, putting Wagner at risk.
Slovakian rail, Swedish rail, including Kent Lundmark. And they should be thrilled he's up against Queen Jack and not a pair. Plus, we know Ludo folded a jack.
Ulatalo a 68% favorite. Make that 77% favorite. Wagner looking for a queen or a jack. It's an ace! Wagner's drawing dead!
Did you see the way he just slapped at Kent Lundmark? I know you're excited, dude, but that is Kent bleeping Lundmark.
Stefan Wagner exits in 6th place for just over £119,000. Robin Ulatalo, the new chip leader, 6.4 million. He is in command of this final table with 5 players remaining. Welcome back to the PokerStars.com EPT from London, where after the elimination of Stefan Wagner, Robin Ulatalo has taken the chip lead.
Leo, how much are you playing now?
It'll be 640 behind.
640 behind. Thank you.
I wish I could say it's about 3 million behind.
Well, you can say it.
We're getting 7 deuce most every hand.